Hello and welcome back once again to another video. So in this one we have a nice easy blockage that a plumber couldn't clear. We've got some grease to clear in a church, and also we have a blocked ice machine. So if you like the video, please leave a like, please leave a comment, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. Thank you.
It's blockage there. Blocked. I can't.
If you like this video, give a thumbs up and make sure to hit subscribe at the end.
Yeah, so this is one of those blockages that come through from a plumber. Now, he'd been here, said it all needed jetting and machining because he couldn't clear the ground floor toilet. So we come here, check the manhole, and almost straight away found the blockage. So we're going to give it a bit of a prop with a screwdriver and see if we can get it going.
All of a sudden, it's going to go. You couldn't do me a favour, could you? Just run the kitchen sink. That's alright. Get a bit of water down it. I'm assuming.
Okay, so it looks like we're going to need some water with this, but I'm fairly confident we can clear it with just a screwdriver or at the worst a rod. Now, the problem is with this property is you have to go through the house with the jetting hose if you wanted to jet this manhole. There's no access to the back garden. So yeah, we're going to hope that we don't need the jetter.
It's coming.
So we've asked the customer to get their kitchen sink running and to flush the toilet if they can without it overflowing. So you can just start to see that water flowing through now from the right hand side. It's starting to push its way through, so hopefully this is going to start moving soon.
As well. You know what you should have done? Put a plunger in.
That is flushing, it's not filling like that.
It's going, it's going.
See, on the very rare occasion you don't need specialist tools. Sometimes all you need is a screwdriver or a pry bar. So now let's give this manhole a bit of a wash around. We'll do some flushing the toilets and all the usual stuff and make sure it's running properly. Okay, so as normal, I'm in someone else's van and I forgot to bring my tripod with me, so sorry about how shaky this bit of the video was. I didn't realise until I watched it back it was so bad. So there was a bit of limescale in this chamber, so I'm just going to try and chip it off with the screwdriver and break it up.
Yeah, come for nice. There's we're just flushing the upstairs.
Now the strange thing is, for some reason next to this manhole, there's a 4-inch plastic collar wedged in the floor. I've got absolutely no idea what for. So I'm thinking this manhole was probably added in at a later date from the house being built, maybe? Or something's been plumbed into it, something like that. Something must have been done for there to be that collar right next to the manhole. I can't believe it'd be sat there from when this house was a new build. Okay, now everything's running, let's get our manhole cover back down, and I can go back and get my tripod ready for the next part of the video.
Funny old screws. That's a stem. Yeah.
But first we had to drink our coffee that was still quite warm.
It's Shannon Walk. Where are we going? Down Shannon Walk. You know when somewhere is called a walk, generally it doesn't mean it's the best place to try and turn round. It's a bit, walky, yeah. Yeah, it was alright. What a brilliant place to turn around. Of all the places. It's gonna be a dead end as well, isn't it? No, it's not enough to actually take around it. It was good. It was fun.
Okay, so next job, onto the church.
Because I've not even got all it.
Okay, so this job has come from another company. Now, they've come here and cleared the initial blockage, and the upstream lines are absolutely full of grease. So they've put a price in to come back and degrease it. Apparently their price was really expensive, so we then got the phone call saying, can you come and have a look at this for us? So, here we go. So it turned out this screw was actually seized in, but there was already a split in the cast cover. So we don't actually need to get that one out, we just got to try and pry the cover out from under the screw. So it turns out prying the cover out wasn't the easiest thing to do. Okay, so this is inside the manhole. As you can see, all that grease build up. Now we've got two branches coming in there on the left hand side. There's an upstream branch and there's a downstream. Now the downstream is already clean. Now that goes down through another manhole and into a pump chamber. We know that because we put a camera down it. But the upstream looks very different, so I will show you those ones. Okay, so the last company had done a pretty good job on the downstream. It's absolutely spotless, we've just cameraed it. But this upstream branch, we're just going to poke a bar in it and you'll see how bad it is.
Oh no, I went to port that, didn't I? It's quite bad, are they? Because the upstream is really bad, yeah.
Okay, so let's get the jet nose down there and get this church kitchen flowing again.
Sorry. Oh god, those steps are funny height.
So this is the first drain we're going to be jetting, so we're going to use a 6-back to start off with. So I've put the camera just in the mouth of the manhole. Now the reason for doing that is I didn't know how big the chunks of grease were that were going to come down. So I thought if they come down too big, the camera will just stop them enough that I can break them up before letting them go on down the line. Okay, so I still think there's some more grease up there, so I'm just going to poke the camera out there and have a little look before doing any more jetting. Now, I was planning on putting the footage into this video. The problem I've got is as soon as I transfer the footage onto my laptop, for some reason the whole lot's gone blurry and I can't work out why. So, yeah, I can't put the footage in, but you should get the idea from what's coming down the drain and how bad it is.
Yeah, it's looking that way, isn't it?
Okay, so I'm just going to stop and have a look at the camera. I don't think we're far off being done on this line. Now, this is the better one of the three. So every single one of these lines runs to a kitchen sink. Now, this one's probably the best run out of the lot, but we're going to give this one a jet floor as well. So yeah, as you can tell, this one's pretty clear. There is a few little bits, you can see some just on the mouth of the pipe, but nothing terrible. Again, we cameraed this line to make sure it's spotless when we finish. Okay, so the worst one we got to descale is this upstream line. Now the first section of this is near enough 100% greased up. As you can see, this has been building up for a long time. You can tell that by the colour of the water coming back.
Go jet, no stuck, hang on. No, you're right, go on, back on.
And as you can see, there's still plenty of that black greasy water coming back. So eventually I got this line nice and clean as well and was able to record it for the customer. Now, I'm not entirely sure why, but this is the only bit of footage I was actually able to use in this video. For some reason, this one's crystal clear and all the rest of it's just a complete blur. So what we've sent the customer turned out perfectly fine. It's something to do with me trying to put it into Adobe and trying to edit it. I don't quite know what's going on. But for some reason this one looks clearer, so I'll leave it in. Okay, so let's get our camera out, we'll get the jet and hoses out, get the manhole cover back down, we'll give the floor a good mop across, and then we're all done here.
Clean it up. Yeah, you grab the jet nose, I'll clean up here and we'll meet in the middle somewhere. Right, a bit.
And let's be honest, that's probably the cleanest this floor has been for a long time. Okay, so that's that job done, and on to our next one, which is all the way over in Wales across the bridge. And yeah, it is a blocked ice machine in a very well-known restaurant takeaway place.
Yeah, we managed to get loads out, but like I can still feel quite a bit like on this part right here.
Okay, so that thing I was showing you a second ago is where the outlet for the ice machine drops into. It then follows this waste pipe around the wall and then drops down through the floor under this cap. So yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to machine back up the waste pipe towards the ice machine, and hopefully everything can be clear and running. Now, the site have already took the trap off and actually cleared the blockage, but they were just concerned there was still a bit in the pipework. So yeah, we're going to put the cable through it just to double check it, make sure it's free flowing. So as I said, the site have already cleared most of the blockage. You can see that water running through here, so it's not like we're actually clearing a blockage, it's more of a just making sure they haven't missed anything. So we checked the trap and they were right, it's absolutely spotless. So I'm just going to pour another bucket of hot water down here and then we can start machining.
It runs through there. That's it. It's like trickling.
Just machine upstream and then
So if we just machine down there,
so it's music.
do you want to machine or should I machine? Or?
You can machine your way down there.
It's a clean hand machine, but I can't get the...
So it's only a short line, but we're going to machine back up from here and we're going to go all the way around to that ice machine whilst pouring water down it, and that should flush everything through nicely.
What's that? Yeah, I was wondering that. Am I in this one? I'm in it. I don't have a jug down there.
Come through better now or not?
You again? Yeah, I think it needs another pass of the machine. Another pass of the machine, I think. Can you tell where that case is? There's the trap of that. Smoke noises.
Okay, so it's running. Now, we couldn't really pour a lot of water down there in one go, but yeah, you can see it coming through quite nicely. There's still little specks of dirt coming through where the machine's gone through and cut it up. But yeah, it's never going to have high levels of volume coming down here anyway. I'd say it's only really water frost from the ice machine. But yeah, we are all good by the look of it.
What was it running like for though?
Okay, so let's get the cat back on, pack our stuff back in the van, and that is us done for the day.
Just in case it is a crime scene. Just in case it is a crime scene.
Okay, so that happened, and then I was laughing at this lady park. I can't quite work out what she's doing. So she spent ages trying to get into this space, then she straightened up like this. And then decided that space wasn't good enough. And then decided to park the other side of that van on our left, which makes no sense. Okay, so if you like this video, please leave a like. If you can leave a comment, that'd be amazing. I like replying back to them. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. And I'm not forcing you to, but consider becoming a member. You can see 3 videos before I've even released them. Like I said, you don't have to. I'm not forcing you to, but the option's there if you want to. Once again, thanks for watching.
Just in case it is a crime scene.
Please like and subscribe and leave a comment.